Billy Column going, and we're having our Christmas party tonight. Wanted to let you and everybody at Choice and everybody in the UK, especially London, know that we're having a party tonight.
You flew to London to go to a party.
Now, aren't we grand? Is that grand or what, George K?
Very, very grand indeed.
Bad economic times and everything, but we're trying to do all we can.
Yeah, did you get a free flight?
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah, that's why you're here. You're a correspondent for Touch Magazine. What do you do out there in New York? I mean, what do you write about? What do you look for?
Well, George, I'll tell you, I look for everything. I cover pretty much the waterfront on the music scene. Everything from gospel, a little rap, a little jazz, a little R&B, hip-hop, dancehall, ragamuffin, old school, everything, pretty much.
You don't just specialize in one field of music then?
No, because I think the music audiences of today are moving away from that. You don't have people that really just love one form of music. Everybody's kind of like into something because of a fusion of something else, or just into whatever's going around that keeps them moving or keeps them feeling good.
Right, that sounds pretty good as well. Now, what kind of music are you into yourself?
Well, I'm into all of that, actually. I'm into all of it, the whole waterfront. I mean, I just love all kinds of music. It just hits me at a certain time. Monday I like this, Tuesday I like that, and blah, blah, blah. And maybe Wednesday I like both of them put together, so.
Right, but when you were a kid, what were you really into?
My original foundation, I wanted to be a singer, so I started out liking a lot of jazz. My father had a strong jazz background. He played different instruments, and he hung out on the jazz scene. So jazz and gospel originally. And then from there, I guess, kind of as an American foundation, everything, I just went on into everything else.
Right, were you born in New York?
No, I was born in Washington, D.C. originally, nation's capital.
Right, now New York, a very fast-moving city, everything happens there, you know, it stays open, 24 hours a day.
Right.
How do you find all your information? Do you go out clubbing? Do you look for things that are happening?
Well, let's see, I've been hanging around the business, I guess, probably about 12 years now, so a lot of the contacts I have just give me the earliest on everything, and I'll report it, and they'll know that I'll give it a good outlet somewhere in a magazine or in a radio show or something. So a lot of them are just contacts that I've built up over a long period of time. Otherwise, I go to the record labels, I talk to people on the club scene, or interview some of the artists themselves, or pick up small bits and pieces from alternative newspapers, publications, so on.
Do you find that the artists are helpful? You know, they like doing it and say, yeah, they got Ali, you know,
yeah,
this is what
definitely.
we're doing.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, if you have really big-time established artists and they have obviously a publicist or something like that that's doing it for them, they're not into it as much. But when you have artists really trying to break, or a total scene that's trying to break that doesn't get its due in the press or the media, then they'll jump right on it, and they'll give you an emotional side to it as well. Right. So, you know.
Did you get a chance to hang out with all the stars?
Definitely. You know, New York is... I lived also in Los Angeles for a while, too. I did kind of the same thing. I worked radio station promotions in Los Angeles. But New York is a much better scene because it's more hands-on. The artists are more relaxed, I think, and it's more casual. Whereas Los Angeles... It's big Hollywood, you know, so you have to really be big-time publicist a lot of times or something like that to really get the scene going.
I would have thought LA would have been better than New York because there's more people out there.
Nah, I think George K. likes LA better than he likes New York. Is that what it is?
That's not what it is. No, that's not what it is.
Really?
No, New York's the place.
Yeah, New York's,
that's it.
It's still the place. It's still the center. It's the old publishing capital of the states and maybe for a lot of places, but it's still the place where the word gets out. And they're really conscious in New York about putting the word out. And I think in America, if you had to choose a place where people are more on top of their music overall, it still has to be New York. I've traveled the States, and New York is still pretty much the place.
Right, you're here now in London, you're here at Choice FM. Give us some gossip. What's happening in New York? What's happening in America?
Well, let's see what's happening in America. Well, I heard some tracks on... let me say, first of all, I heard a lot of tracks on Michael's album way back in, like, the spring. Teddy Riley did a few of those. Those were pretty good. I think you're going to hear some new stuff on Bobby Brown that should be really nice.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I heard that from somebody else. He's in Atlanta.
He's in Atlanta.
Doing some work. And I heard that he's going to come back pretty hard.
Real hard. I mean, he's working with some of the kids that Belle Biv DeVoe worked with that are good. Hank Shockley worked with him.
Right.
And some other kids. It's going to be a real good fusion between, like, hip-hop and R&B. It's kind of like where our BBD is.
Yeah, have you kind of leaked yourself into the Bobby Brown camp, or have you heard this from somebody else?
No, pretty much in the camp. This is firsthand.
In the camp. Is he a bit worried, perhaps, that he's gone too commercial and, the homeboys might not go for him?
Exactly, right. Bobby is very much concerned with having a strong rap following as well as a dance, like New Jack Swing following, too. So, yeah, it's in there.
Because, I mean, he, as far as a vocalist, he's not as good as Johnny Gill. He's better than Ralph Tresvant, But to me, I've seen him live twice, and I've always thought that he really wants to be a rapper.
Definitely. You can tell by his image with the gold and everything, and the kind of guys he's seen in press photos. He loves the rap crowd. I mean, but see, amongst the young, the kids especially, to have a good rap following means that you can go off into R&B and do real commercial things and still have your credibility too. So he's slick. He knows what.
Do you think he's going to pull it off?
Yeah, I think he will. I think this new sound is what it's all about. It keeps him good. It's a good foundation for him to stay out there. And of course, his dance moves are as wicked as ever. So,
Yeah. Any idea when we'll be hearing from Bobby Brown?
It should be out into January, 1st of February. It should
We'll
be
look
out,
forward
yeah.
to that.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
something else I'm glad you're here. I want to ask you about the Aaron Hall project, a solo project. Now, I've heard 2 tracks.
Right.
Slamming.
Slamming. He was at Red Alert's birthday, Christmas, anniversary party, all slashed into one, about 2 weeks ago, and I saw him there. He was talking about it there, and actually Red played a track from the new upcoming album, and it was really hot. Real drums, real snares, and that kind of thing. It's still New Jack Swing, but just with real instruments. I guess that's the easiest way of putting it
Right.
out.
Do you know who's behind it? Is Teddy behind the production on that one?
No, Teddy's overseeing it, but actually, what I should say right now to your audience is Teddy has a younger brother who is wicked.
We're not talking about Markel here, are we?
No, Mark
No.
Kell is another
Yeah,
younger
yeah,
brother.
we're talking
than
about another
Markel.
younger brother
Yeah,
there, yeah.
that's right. They're cranking him out up there, Harlem.
That Riley family doesn't stop, does
I'm
it?
serious, do they? I hear if you can go up around 125th Street during the summertime, the windows will be open. You'll hear a new track every week.
Right, so do we know what date the Aaron Hall project will be around?
That should be in the spring, probably the mid-spring.
Right,
Yeah,
so what
yeah.
else?
Keep him in there. And he's kind of hanging on Teddy's coattails versus Teddy hanging on his,
Right.
which is the real interesting thing. But I think that, yeah, it'll be a pretty good project if Michael and him maybe tour, do some dates and stuff like that.
Right, I mean, are you close with radio stations in New York?
Yeah, let's see, over the years, I've done various things with BLS. I've known some of the DJs, and I run into Chuck Leonard from time to time, who you know.
Right, yeah.
He was the MC for the Sisters in the Name of Rap. It was a pay-per-view special a little while ago. It was pretty
Right.
interesting.
Do you get feedback from them on, say, a Michael Jackson album? Because when we heard the first single, you know, Black or White, we thought, oh, well, you know, this
Time
song-
to go home,
Yeah,
huh?
it's like, that's it, Michael, give up, man, you're too old now, you know. And then, and we knew that Teddy was behind the album, and the rumours were going around that there's a track featuring Heavy D on the album, which is, you know, a slamming track. And then we got the album, you know, and the one we went for was Remember the Time. I mean,
Oh,
you know,
okay, yeah.
that's the killer track off the
Wicked.
album as far as we're concerned. And then we thought, okay, Black and White was a decoy.
That's
You
all
know.
it was, right? An intro into the pop market. That's
That's
what
it.
that was. And then when the pop market picks up on Black and White, then he'll slam him with the Teddy.
All right, so
Yeah.
we thought very good marketing, you know, strategy here. You know, the guys have gone for mass sale, and then they're going to try and hit with an R&B cut.
That's what it is, right? And Teddy's, the New Jack Swing sound has really moved away from the street kids. It's more of a pop thing. It's a guaranteed kind of like R&B, pop, cross-fertilization kind of thing. Which,
Right.
Yeah.
And we're now hearing rumours that there's another 2 parts to the album.
Yeah, right. Some extra tracks. Well, you know, I don't know if you all heard about in Jermaine's album. Did you all hear about that record?
Yeah.
Did they play
Yeah.
it over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Well, just like on Jermaine's thing, some extra sides. It's also Michael's thing. The record has some extra sides that'll be coming out. But I actually thought that Jazzy B and as well as some other people submitted some records for Michael's album.
That's
that were
right.
Close to being released.
Right, maybe we'll see a Jesse B cut out. You never know.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, well, is it true that the album sales are not going as good as he would like them to go?
Yeah, it's pretty slow. I mean, but just like over here, it's bad times, you know, and people are slow to buy. A lot of people will like your stuff. They'll dance to it. They'll react cool to it. But, I mean, when they go in their pocket, I mean, that's the real reaction you want, to go in their pocket and spend $13.99 for a CD or something. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
they really have to love it.
Right, well, you've told us Bobby Brown's coming back with some hard stuff. Aaron Hall should be out with some good stuff in the new year. Michael, it's not a rumour about his other 2 sides to the album. Anything else happening?
Okay, let's see. The Jungle Brothers. Look for that. They have the JBs doing some sides for them. Really hot. They're
Right.
kind of like on their jazzy native tongues kind of thing. You know, they were part of that movement, so that's cool. That's something to look forward to. A Gil Scott-Heron project that I heard about.
He's been very quiet for years.
Yeah, he has, but he always tours and he always works. So, you know, look out for something on him. And
Everybody remembers In the Bowl.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's part of like kind of like acid jazz
Yeah.
foundation and stuff. Let's see. Jody Watley.
Yeah, new album, yeah.
Yeah, Jody Watley.
We have that here now.
Got that here now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think right off the top, those are the main projects that I've been hearing about. I've been writing about some other ones. I can't think of any right off the top.
All right, how long are you in town for, Ronnie?
I'll be in town throughout the weekend.
Yeah?
So I just want to hang out, and check out the scene every night. Everybody's doing something, a lot of club energy going on here, and people are still hanging in there, and it's good to see. I mean, you know, you hear so much about bad economic times and everything during the holidays, but everybody hanging out and having a good time, that's what it's all about.
Still
Pulls
happy.
through.
Yeah.
Always pulls you through.
Enjoy the party, I'll see you down there.
Definitely. Thanks, George K. and everybody out there.
Like slow. They're playing our favorite slow jam. I hit the DJ, say play it again, Sam.